Hey, I just wanted to quickly go through an alleged trucking scam that we first discovered back in 2018 that keeps coming up, sadly. And we've heard of at least 30 different cases of people being defrauded through various trucking scams, principally in the state of Florida. So there's a family that has invested nearly $500,000 based on false claims by a few different companies, including JAG Express Corporation, American Growing Business. The company name always changes. The website largely stays the same. And they had a lot of different false claims. And sadly, this family from South America invested hundreds of thousands of dollars. And we've received emails of similar cases from Argentina, Colombia, Brazil, of other would-be E2 visa investors that they couldn't even get the E2 visa to begin with, as they were part of a fraud scheme. So I just wanted to bring this to light. It's generally happened. How this fraud works is there might be an Argentine selling a trucking scheme to another Argentine, a Brazilian to another Brazilian, Colombian to Colombian. Generally, there's some common language as well as common culture that makes the victim more comfortable with the seller, in this case, of a fraudulent business. So they don't have as many barriers and they don't have the same access to information. So we're very passionate at Visa Franchise Embedded Biz with being as transparent as possible with foreign national investors. And we have 3,500 businesses for sale on our website. With 1,800 franchises, and a lot of the data is drawn directly from the franchise disclosure document. So these are not franchises, these trucking schemes. That's part of the issue. There's no, it's not as regulated as a franchise that is strictly controlled under the Federal Trade Commission. And in this particular situation, the family was told that they would be able to hire truck drivers, and that this company in South Florida would be taking care of a lot of the large logistics contracts. They had in-house mechanics supposedly, and the family bought several $80,000 to $90,000 trucks. And then with those, they thought they were buying, and the defendant used that money to only buy a couple trucks worth roughly $20,000 that were not usable. They had significant issues that they couldn't even operate. They claim to have 40 trucks of their own, another 200 trucks from third-party investors, many of which were supposed E2 visa investors, and that they had run the business for over 10 years, and that there was an option to even get the EB-5 green card through this investment. It sounds, too good to be true, but sadly for people that are coming to the U.S. for the first time, this is their first time doing business in the United States. They can generally, sadly, they can be oversold by charlatans, different opportunities, whether it's some ATM business scam or some get rich through real estate scam, or in this case, this alleged trucking scam. You definitely need to be on your guard, and not much further if it's not a franchise. When it's not a franchise and you're investing in a licensed business or an existing business for sale, it's that much more important that you have a licensed U.S. attorney by your side supporting the due diligence of the business, as well as a CPA to audit the financials for an existing business or audit the records of a licensed business if they're offering you some sort of a business venture in the United States. If you're investing hundreds of thousands of dollars, it's worth the legal fees and the accounting fees up front, so you can avoid a disaster where you lose potentially all the money that you invested and the perspective of not even getting the E2 visa. So be especially alert for trucking businesses and opportunities for the E2 visa. This is a highly competitive field that I've done articles in the past, and it's been on our radar since 2018 that these trucking schemes have been happening. We've received numerous emails, sadly, from people that have already been defrauded, investing 100, 150,000, 200,000 and more in these alleged trucking schemes. And I would hate for that to happen to other people. So just be alert, work with professionals, and have a good accountant and or attorney working with you side by side when you're selecting different investments that might be eligible